Monday, April 25th, another episode of Hoop Drunk, another week of Hoop Drunk coming off of a pretty decent weekend, basically splitting even, giving up a little bit over a unit, going 4-4, one on Friday night, one on Sunday night, but Saturday, 0-3, did not look good. I tweeted out Saturday morning that I didn't like the lines. I think I reached a little bit going with totals, but hey, we move on. 4-4 could be worse. Little over 10 units still in the last 10 days, so let's do our best to keep that rolling as the alarm per usual goes off. First time in the playoffs, so we've got elimination games. Philly and Boston can move right along with victories tonight, with Brooklyn and Toronto having their backs against the wall. So let's talk about those games. Speaking of Boston and Brooklyn, we'll start there. Brooklyn, not surprised to have them as the favorite here. It's win or stay home. I didn't expect the sweep. I really didn't. Kevin Durant had a big moment post game 3. He was able to admit that he's thinking too much, which for Kevin Durant to do that, that's a really big deal because he's a little bit of an egotistical maniac. There's nothing, really to think about anymore. It's just play ball. There's no pressure. You're down 3-0. It's all over in all of our minds. But I still believe there's one game that everything clicks right for the Nets. I do think tonight with elimination happening, it's the night that it happens. Even with Boston having that 3-0 series lead, the average margin of victory, it's still under 5. These aren't blowout games. So, and we're talking about elimination basketball here. It's a different level of competition. So, looking back, since Durant blew the 3-1 lead in 2016 with OKC, he's 13-6 in elimination games. His counterpart Kyrie, he's 17-7. Looking at Boston, on the other hand, Tatum is 6-8, Smart 8-12, Jaylen Brown 8-10. I'm going to take Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn extends this thing one more game, gets it back to Boston, and then, it's probably Boston winning it at home, and they may like it better that way anyway. So I'm going to do a unit and a half play on the Nets. I got it for minus 118. Really wasn't much of a better line available online at the time. So game 2, another back against the wall, and sorry my voice is shot. I was at a wedding all weekend, so I'm working on that. Toronto getting 7.5 at Philly. Total is 210. I'm off this game for a few reasons. First one is the uncertainty with the injury status on Fred VanVleet. With him, this line, it has to be tighter. Right now, I feel like Vegas expects him not to play, giving Toronto 7.5 points. Philly dominated the first 2 games of the series at home, and then had the buzzer beater and a road loss in games 3 and 4. As enticing as the points are, I'm not going to bet against the Sixers at home, especially because Harden's still been underperforming. If VanVleet doesn't play, the Maxey points prop could be one that I zero in on. I haven't really looked into it too much, but definitely something without VanVleet on him. He's going to have a little bit more freedom there. Third game of the night is going to be Utah and Dallas. Dallas 3-point favorites. Total is 213. I've got a 3-unit open bet on Bet Openly for the Mavs, minus 138. 3 units on it, I'm feeling pretty good. You're looking north of $1.50, probably at most books. Dallas, they were able to steal a game at home without Luka. Now they get to be back home full strength and a chance to force an elimination game on Thursday night. The Mavs, they led by 4 on Saturday night with 39 seconds left. They basically pissed down their leg. I didn't get a chance to really watch it because I was at said wedding, but I did go back and look at that last couple minutes of that game, and they completely pissed down their leg. They've outshot Utah all series, and if they can keep them off of the glass, they've got a hell of an edge. Utah, the 2 games that they've won the rebound battle, they've won. They've won the game outright. So I do think we're going to have a really hyped crowd. Dallas is going to come out swinging with this one. They're 11-4 in their last 15. They've won 16 of their past 20 home games, and they're 3-1 against Utah at the American Airlines Center. I think they take it again tonight. Again, that's a 3-unit play on the Mavs money line. So the 2 picks that are tonight that are presented by our presenting sponsor, Lock Talk. Again, Lock Talk, one of the best sports social media apps out there, is going to be Mavs money line. That's, again, a 3-unit play. I cannot state that enough. I really do like the Mavericks tonight. And then we're going to go Brooklyn, unit and a half on Brooklyn. So good luck with that. Hopefully we'll get a couple of wins here to start off our week. We've been really, really hot lately, so let's keep that moving.